we live in a world of huge disruptions, right? And geopolitics and the technology evolution, in the social evolution, the inequalities, right? How do you see governance evolution in this world?
Look, it's a time of major disruption, as you've said, and I think that there's no way that this doesn't also test the strength of governance of corporations, institutions, philanthropies, family businesses, and it's going to be very important that they don't just sit with the status quo of yesterday regarding, performance, but also embrace new ways of working. Whether that's having a clearly defined view on incorporation of artificial intelligence, whether that's deciding because of various geopolitical reasons or cultural reasons, having to affirm a cause that they may have not thought they had to align themselves with, or have to think about moving their place of work. I think that there's going to be enormous challenges, and I think that obviously embracing new thinking, embracing a new dynamism on that. I wouldn't always say that disruption is good, so I think that there's a view that disruption is always good. That's a certain ethos, right? I also think that there needs to be at the same time that we allow the space to refresh,
to reinvent.
Yeah. But at the same time, I think from a governance perspective, I think people need to double down and go down and reaffirm what their basic mission as board members or as boards as wholes, as chairmen, to their corporations, to their philanthropies, to their to their stakeholders, to the shareholders, because I think that it's a time in which a lot of people get hit in the crosshairs of other people's battles, and it's very important that people know what their job is.
Some ways it's interesting, right? Because we're in a very violent world, but it is also a time of radical reinvention. It's not the time to hide under and to, there is a certain patience to have, but it's also good to reinvent oneself and see that new world.
No, and also how much do you want to invest in now, and how much do you want to invest in the future, even in the way that you're thinking. If you're thinking you can, live for longer, and and your institution or your business can thrive, over the long term, there are other, this is maybe just a smaller episode.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot.